Well, I went and saw a witch a couple of months ago. Was this before the shitstorm started? Yes, most definitely. That's interesting. So like 3 or 4 months ago, this woman accosted me at a Wendy's right by the VA hospital. Attractive older lady, kind of a gypsy vibe, big boobs. But she knew a bunch of stuff about me that I don't think was grift, and then didn't even try to get anything out of me. Basically was like, hey, you're a wizard. Hey, you have wizard powers. Bye. I mean, it wasn't that simple, but I'm condensing for the sake of this podcast. And I've thought about it a little bit since then. Weird shit has happened. TV's turning on and off when the remote is just sitting there. Me touching electronics and it frying. The low point 2 nights ago when I came back from hockey, just dejected and beaten down. By the way, nobody came to my retirement press conference. I played hockey in like 6 different states, 30 different teams, countless teammates. Nobody came to my retirement press conference. So I've been thinking about it and I'm dejected. I come home, turn the TV on. Nope. Not gonna work. So last night I did a search. I have been searching, and I found a palm reader who specializes in mystical powers. She had a 4.7 rating out of 5, so good reviews. The only bad reviews were pretty irrational, like horribly punctuated comments that say stuff like, I just want to know if my dog's gonna get better. That's all I wanted to know, and she told me everything but that. So I go in and talk to her, and I'm like, hey, what's up? I don't really want a palm reading. I just kind of want to know more about the mystical realm, what you do, what are common, what this lady told me about. I'll tell you later because I don't want to, stack the deck for her and give her all her ammo. I did tell her that weird shit has always happened with me with technology. I said, lately I've been buying cars. They drive fine. I get home. Weird shit goes out on them. I sell them, and the stuff immediately starts working. So I said, kind of how long? She goes, oh, well, that's, I've been practicing Wiccan for 30 years now, so that's good. And so she grabs my palms, and she's like, oh boy. And she's like, this isn't gonna work if you don't believe. And I go, no, I'm 100% open mind. I'm like 90% believing, And she's like, well, are you just really relax? And I'm like, I'm stoned out of my gourd. I'm super chill right now. Like, what's it? And she's like, okay. And so she has me stand up, and she has me do some breathing exercises, and puts her hand on my chest, and she goes, oh boy, or something like that. She's like, oh geez. And she kind of walks around. She gives me a crystal. She has me hold on to a crystal for a little while, and then comes over and puts her hand on my chest, and she's like, okay, and has me take my shoes off to be grounded. She goes over to the table and grabs a stack of cards and is shuffling them, and then a couple of cards pop out, and she looks at them and she's like, what the hell? And I go, what? And she goes, well, 3 jumpers and they're all the same. That never happens and doesn't really. And she trails off. So I'm like, well, I don't know what any of that means. She goes, well, jumpers are cards that jump out of the stack. I've had the stack forever. I shuffle them all the time. You know, I'm adept at. I'm comfortable with them. And so she tries a crystal thing, and that doesn't work. And she does it, and she says, "Give me a yes," and it moves one way, and then she says, "Gives me a no," and it moves the other way. And I'm like, okay, that's a cool trick. But then she gives it to me, and nothing happens. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, she's trying to get me into like this is because I automatically think scam wise. I'm like, she's going to tell me I'm unreadable and she needs to work with me more and let me set you up on this membership, a mystical membership. So she says that I've got blockages, some entities following me, possibly, whatever. I can tell that when I was talking to the buxom gypsy lady, I could tell that she was very guarded. And when she knew that I was knowledgeable about what she was talking, because when I first met the gypsy lady, she was talking about, damn it, what the hell's, I'm gonna forget the name of it now. Uh, it's the terminology of turning lead to gold, but before this it was kind of used for witchcraft. So she used that terminology instead of witchcraft. And by the end of our conversation, she's like, yeah, well, I could tell that she's more guarded. So this palm reader, this lady is doing kind of the same thing. And so I go, look, I'm not judgmental, so use the terminology that you normally use, because I want to use, like I told her the story of the gypsy lady then, and using, I'm like, I think she wanted to say witch. And she's like, yeah, we're witches. And so I say, do that from now on. Use your words that you would normally use around somebody else. Because if I'm a wizard, then I'm automatically into your thing. And she laughs. So, but she goes, okay, here's the deal. You've got something blocking you. It won't let me read you or communicate. You can't communicate. And so she goes, but I'm going to knock the shit out of this thing. And so she opens up all the windows and she grabs a thing of sage. She's like, this is sage, don't be alarmed, I'm not trying to, and I go, yeah, I've seen it, you do the whole, and I breathe, and she's like, yeah, so you'll breathe, and, you breathe in, she does this exercise, and I'm like, you're probably gonna have to light a bushel of that shit. And she laughs again, and so she circles me, I'm barefoot, holding the crystal, again, breathing in, breathing out, and then she tries to read me again. Oh, she unlocks the door. She puts salt by the door. And then after a while, she's like, I can't. There's something, blocking you that I can't. And you're telling me that you're open to it. You seem very open to it. You seem very receptive to it, but it's, she's like at a loss. She's not trying to, she seems defeated. She didn't try to get me back again. She said that she had to go because her son had some emergency. She had to meet her friend, and this was late at night. This was right before she was about to close. So this was at like 10:30. So it almost felt like at the end she just wanted to get me out of there. Not scared at all, but more defeated. I joked around about her thinking about what she can do next time, and I didn't even get a response to like, yeah, come back or anything like that. So didn't give me any advice. The whole reason why I went in was for advice to kind of cleanse get whatever this bad mojo is, and she didn't give me any of that. I didn't get any of that out. Oh, she didn't charge me. I gave her $20, but she didn't charge me. So, I mean, it's not. I mean, you look at these you look at this with skepticism, most people, and they say, well, it's a grift. It's these palm readings. She did give me a stack of cards, and she said, pick three. This is the universe talking to you, and all three of them were accurate about things that I need to change. But then again, I am a believer of like the astrology and everything. You can say something and it'll abstract, and it'll, you can mean in your head, you can mean it to, you'll become a perfectionist in the things that you excel at. Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna get really good at that thing that I'm really good at. Yeah. You make yourself think. But I pulled the cards, and there are three things that I know that I need to improve on. And I put the cards back into the stack, and I fold them up, and I give them to him. She's like, well, that's cool and weird. And I go, what? And she goes, well, you're the first person. Very rarely does anybody not give them to me or read them aloud. And I go, well, it was the universe talking to me, not you. And she's like, yeah, no, I mean, that's just, I can't remember anybody ever not telling me what they said. And I was like, well, that shit's for me. And kind of chuckle, and she goes, you're something else. And I go, I know, and I don't know what it is. So, I don't know, I guess we're back again to some kind of a wizard. So I'll say it once, I said it once, I'll say it again. Don't fuck with me. Because a reckoning is coming. When I harness my powers, I'm not gonna do this. I don't have it in me. I woke up today, and my stretch therapist is like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, "I canceled because you guys are charging me a bunch of money for nothing." I didn't say that, but I'm like, I canceled. And she's like, well, it's 30 days after cancel. I go, no, I'm fucking fighting you on all that shit. Been there forever. I've given them a ton of money. TBI, so I can't remember shit. And when I went in there, I was like, I need the same day, I need the same time, I need it. If we deviate, I'll set the alarm on my phone, I'll put it on the calendar, I'll still miss it. So this past month she had different things going on, so we were moving times, moving days, and I missed both of them. So I got charged for $420 for one stretch appointment last month. But because of this whole batten down the hatches and circling the wagons thing, I'm like, you know what? I don't need this shit. I'm gonna crush it, saving money, just stop everything, quit everything. So I quit, so I canceled last week. And she's like, yeah, it's 30 days after. I go, there's no fucking way I'm gonna give you guys another 400 and some dollars. No, I'm gonna go, and I go, I'm gonna cancel my card. I'm gonna go in now and cancel my card. I'm gonna cancel my membership entirely, go back to Planet Fitness, and then I'll probably put a BBB claim in. I don't know if it's like this still, but 10 or 15 years ago, you could get, if you are in a complaint with a company, if you threaten a BBB claim, they'll pretty much fold. So, just for your knowledge, I got into it This is kind of a funny one. I bought a bike from Walmart. I know, stupid, but I just moved out to AJ. Um, no, there's no excuse for it. I bought a bike from Walmart. So I bought a bike from Walmart and like something fell off. Oh, the bike pedal fell off. Something happened where I brought it in and I upgraded. I got a better bike and then that bike pedal fell off. So I'm returning it, and because it was a return on, there's, because of the past history, the lady was like, well, let me just check. She went to a manager and was like, hey, doot doot doot, and he's like yeah, yeah. And she walks off and she comes back and she's like, I'm sorry, we can't do it. I go, no, no, it's okay, he must have misunderstood what was happening. I go, I bought a bike, a cheap bike. I wanted a better bike, so I returned it and got a better bike, and now that bike broke. So now I'm done. I want my money back. And so she comes back and she goes back, talks to the manager, and then comes out again, and she's like, I'm sorry, it's not. He's like, you took the bike off the property. I go, no, that's not it at all. You can't. I mean, it's like I bought it 2 days ago. It's you sold me a bad product. No, I am sorry. All I wanted to do was exchange it. I forgot about this. I go, all I want to do is exchange it. I don't want any money back. Just give me a functioning bike. And so she goes back, talks to the manager, then the manager comes out and he starts getting into it with me. And I go, dude, I've got the bike right here. Just fix it. It's brand new. The bike pedal fell off. You can fix it. And I go, I don't want this bike though. Just give me a new bike. This one's broken. I had to do things to it. Like, who's your guy putting bikes together? Is it the same guy putting bikes together? And so we get into it, and he goes, look, you're not. He goes, it's not going to happen. And I go, you know what? I'll just file a BBB claim. And he goes, what? And I go, it's okay, I'll just file a BBB claim. And he goes, even though we're not the ones that sold you the bike, because it was from a different store. And I go, yeah, because it's Walmart, because you're Walmart. Even though I bought it from a different store, it doesn't matter. Like, just give me a functioning bike. This is a piece of shit. And he goes, you're really going to do a BBB claim? And I go, yep, I do them all the time. And he goes, just give him his goddamn money back. And he storms off. And I go, and the lady's sitting there, and I go, well, what was that? I wasn't swearing or doing anything, saying anything. I was just kind of arguing with him about facts. And he lost his shit and stormed off when I brought up the BBB. And she was like, and I was like, I don't know. And she goes, do you want your money back? And I go, yeah, that'd be awesome. And she's like, okay, you didn't want that. I go, no, I just wanted the exchange. And she goes, okay. Gave me like the 200 some dollars. I was like, sweet. Thanks, BBB. So yeah, so my gym's charging me is bending me over. And I won't take it. Even though I've got this mustache, I still won't take it. So I'm off to stop my card and do all of that shit again. My God, man, all the new cards and new phone numbers. Fuck. All right. Peace out.